Hello everyone, while I'm making this cute keychain, let me share with you some few projects that I don't think you should start with as a beginner crochet artist. Of course, those are just some personal advice. You can do whatever you want, but I think those will be harder for you as a beginner and maybe you should consider other ideas. I'll start by saying don't start with a blanket or anything big because those usually take very long time, and as a beginner you are eager to see your results fast. It also can get you very bored at the beginning, and it's also a matter of tension because when you start crocheting for the first time your tension is very tight, and that shows itself in the end result. With time it loosens and it takes more beautiful and relaxed shape in the project. Second, using a very thin yarn. Using very thin yarn is usually harder even for more professional crochet artists, and it's harder, it takes more time, it's slower process, so I wouldn't recommend to start with that. I would recommend something like 4 to 5 millimeter hook with a yarn that suits it. I would also note that don't use very thick yarn with a very big hook until you are used to holding the hook and the yarn and you have the right hand movement. Third, don't make anything with a very dark yarn color like black, navy blue, and that because when you start crocheting you will realize that you will need to count your stitch, and counting may seem easy, but it's not actually that easy. And counting with very dark color is way harder than counting with brighter color and lighter color. So I would advise you to choose something like pink, light purple, or any color that it would be easier to count your stitches in. The fourth thing that I would absolutely not recommend for an absolute beginner is making amigurumis. I know they are cute. I know a lot of people start crocheting just to make them, but as a first project they are actually very hard, and even me who's crocheting now for a long time, I still struggle with them because they rely on counting a lot and they use a single stitch, which is a very small stitch. So to sum it up, I would recommend as the very first project to be small project that doesn't require a lot of counting, so mistakes can go unnoticed, with a light color yarn. And of course, do whatever you want. Those are just my general observation and advice. If you're learning crochet just to make amigurumis, then just do it. I just think in this way it will be easier for you to stay motivated and not feel like you're failing to learn crocheting at the very beginning. I hope this video was useful and it got you to think about your first project or learning crochet very soon. Goodbye.